Good morning, good morning. Didn't quite get everything together this morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, all. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Sakiran. Now, I know we've had a few issues with YouTube, and all of us know it's a very known issue. But someone's writing that to me. I'm not going to read it out loud. I'll let you all read it. I didn't write it. Someone wrote that to me. Someone who I've said to many times, there's an issue. So I guess I need to send this to YouTube to say, because of your issue, someone's writing these messages to me. I think it's a really disgusting message to write, actually. And I think writing angry like a whatever, angry, I think that's quite disgusting, really, to write. I don't want to be reading that anywhere on my timeline. Good morning, Moo Cats. Good morning, J Mac. So, books. We are talking about books today. It's the National Authors Day. It's National Family Literacy Day. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, Moo Cats. Somebody wrote that on my Twitter. It's disgusting, isn't it? I'm not saying the name who wrote it. Someone who I thought was a very loyal person that understood, and then they go and write that. And I've told them loads of times there's an issue and not to write stuff. I don't know. I just think it's in very poor taste. And I think it's really not nice at all. Good morning, Lexi. And they've been told before about writing moaning stuff. Moaning when I don't answer the phone on Vivid. Moaning when I don't read the message out. Moaning when YouTube automatically blocks them when it's not me. No. I guess I give up. Right, so everyone who gives me positivity, thank you. It's the same time, please, Tony, yes. Good morning, George. George, sorry, but you got blocked. I didn't see you spouting off on my social media like that, saying all those disgusting things. But George, there was a few people that got blocked, and I forgot to unblock it yesterday before I started. You know what my schedule's like? Those that know my schedule's like all over the place, so I try my best. Obviously, for some people, my best is not good enough. I guess when you're paying for a service, it's different. So yesterday we went trick-or-treating. I look cute as Minnie Mouse. Thank you to Jen. Jen sent that outfit, by the way, everyone, the one that I was wearing. Nikki, we're talking about books. Nikki said, I'm reading Death of Mrs. Westaway, which I actually seen on your wish list. Ooh. Do you know what? I've not read that one yet. Is it still on my wish list? Sometimes I like pick things and I put them on. I think, oh, that looks good. And I hope that I'll read it. So if you look at my book, I'm surrounded by books. Some of them I've just read and some of them I'm waiting to read. So I'm reading the Hanover House one with the Evelyn Talbot and Amaric, who's the troop state. It's still there, Lexi says, okay. I mustn't have read that one yet. Nikki, you can tell me if it's worth keeping on my wish list or not. Kevin, good morning. Good morning, Kevin. And I have to say, Kevin Arch, you got removed. YouTube removed you, but I saw you and I grabbed you back in this morning. So we did do trick or treating last night. Ozzy went. Good job, it took his pram. Ozzy, do you want some Cheerios? So Nikki's reading The Death of Mrs. Westaway, which is on my wish list. I'm reading Hanover House. Forgot the name. Tony knows the name. But this one, it's a bit, I don't know, she's been whatever, trapped and nearly killed and had her throat slit by a guy. And then it's all about how she can't trust a guy again. And suddenly she meets this guy and she's all this, it's a bit smoochy, this one. I don't really read smoochy stories. When it starts smooching, I'm just like, oh, I wish I wrote this. Because you don't get all that smoochy stuff when there's a guy writing a book. Not normally, you don't. Right, Tony reads horror and sometimes romance books when he feels sentimental. Yeah, I don't really read romance books, not at all. Do you want this? Look, Cheerios. Let me know when you want some more. And there's Milky. Are you going to eat them? Let me know when you want some more Cheerios, okay? I'll give him some little Cheerios. So what other books is everyone reading? What's your favourite book you've ever read? I've read all the Hannibal Lecter books. I forget the names of the people that wrote them. Thomas someone, wasn't it, that wrote the Hannibal Lecter books? They were good. I guess I started reading Stephen King, The Shining, but I got so scared of don't go in the room, don't go in the room, don't go in the room, don't go in the room. Oh. Then what happens? He goes in that room. Oh my God. I had to throw the book out. I was so scared. It was a trilogy. I think I had like It on it and Carrie or something in this trilogy. It was this hardback book. Remember those book clubs that you used to see and you think, oh, buy a book. I used to buy a lot of books like that. And this Stephen King trilogy one, I had to throw away. Oh, it's too much. Hanover House, Evelyn Talbot Chronicles by Brenda Novak. Thank you, Lexi. That's what I'm reading. And it was actually Lexi that sent that book to me and the rest of the series. Because I read book number 3 and I was like, what's going on at the end? J. Max is The Great Gatsby. That's J. Max's favourite book. I've never read that one. Oh God, I put The Shining in the bin, in the outside bin. I did. I couldn't stand it. I had to stick out. I had to get rid of it. It was giving me shivers down my back. I was too scared. Madison, good morning. Madison recommended some good books to me. Actually, Madison just recommended Woman in Cabin 10. That was a good one, that. Like an Agatha Christie style, but like a modern Agatha Christie. Kevin, my favourite reading is reading the Bible. Nice, Kevin. I have got a Bible. I used to read it a lot more when I was a kid. But I go to church every Sunday and they read a little passage. And we listen. There's kind of some interesting sermons. It's a lot about giving to your community. My church, they don't do any of that. You're a sinner. I was looking at it, like, they give out a magazine the other day. Like, they have these monthly magazines where I live and whatever. It's full of advertisements. And so the churches were in there, and I don't know why, but it just fell to that page. And, like, a couple of different people have wrote letters. And one of the churches, like, this is all about the truth, the church of truth. And I thought, what are you going to do, sit in there? Who wants to know the church of truth? What about, like, you don't need to find the truth to get through every day living. You just have to be kind to people. That's what I thought. So maybe I'm wrong. My church was more about kindness and giving and thoughtfulness and speaking up for people, and that's what my church focuses on. He never asked you to, never once spoke about like repent your sins. I've never heard that in my church. And they're very nice people, all very nice people. Surround yourself with positive people, that's what I say. I guess that's like the way I am in real life. I guess that's the way I am on the chat room. If you're positive, you can join. If you don't want to be having positivity, you best just leave. Because I think positivity, wherever the mood is, it generates more of that mood. So I like to generate kindness, and like I will call people out because I try and be like saying that's not the behavior that we want to accept. And I don't say like, I don't start slating on people really bad, but if someone does something, then I will be like, hey, you know, I don't think this behavior is acceptable. I don't think those words are acceptable. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. We should all just be kind to everyone and be nice and just be positive online. Moo Cats, have a look at some of the things on my wish list. You might find some. Tony's asking how long does it take me to read a book. It depends. That Hanover House, it's really slim, and I only started a few days ago, and I'm already halfway through. But it's not a very difficult book to read. And I guess the smoochiness, I'm just stumbling past the smoochiness. Let's see. Good morning, Mr. Indigo. Moo Cats, you're very sweet. Tanya, you're doing fine with the kindness. Thank you. I must admit, I do try. I do try to be kind to people because, you know, you don't know. You don't know whether after here they'll still experience kindness. You don't know what's going on in people's lives. But people should be kind and positive when they come on in this chat room. Even if there's nothing nice going on outside, use this space to mix with people. Everyone's kind in here. Nobody, and I don't let people say nasty things to anyone. And like sometimes people get told off. Like, you know, sometimes Bobby borders the line. And we all know that, but Bobby gets told. He's crossed that line a few times and he gets told, and Bobby will, if he listens to this, he'll be like, oh Jesus, Tanya, yeah, I already know. But I'm just making a point of saying that people know, you know, kind behaviour and being kind to people, and if it's a joke, then you've got to make sure that the other person's going to think that it's a joke too. No, you're not laughing at the other person's expense, you know. Good morning, Seashan. I don't speak anything other than English. Lexi, Ozzy Elmo's on his way. Well, Ozzy's going to see Elmo next week. I'm super excited. Someone remove the non-English, please. Because I don't know what it's saying. It could be saying something horrible. Good morning, Jen. Jen, I had a very beautiful Minnie Mouse outfit. And Jen went to work dressed as Maleficent. I didn't have a chance to go and check your pictures yet, Jen. Thanks, Tony. I mean, I don't know what they're saying. It could be saying nasty things about me and Ozzy. You have to speak in English, otherwise don't write anything. Use Google Translate. It's not difficult. Google Translate on Google search and it'll come up. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, DT UK. Ozzy's on his iPad. Actually, Ozzy's drinking his milk, playing with his toys. What's he doing? Say hello, Ozzy. They're all asking me what. Ozzy, wave. Ozzy, say hello. Say hello. want a banana?
Milk.
What? Do you want some more milk?
Oh.
Oh. He's got half of your pyjamas on, Lexi. Lexi bought from the Cookie Monster pyjamas. Couldn't find the pants, they were short, so I put the long pants from Spider-Man on instead. He went yesterday and he wore them underneath, but I just pulled his Cookie Monster off and he was asleep. Changed his nappy. He didn't brush his teeth last night because he was asleep in the car on our way back from trick or treating, because we actually went to a different area. We went to where his cousins live, and he went trick or treating with his cousins. It's only a different area from where we live, or it's kind of like a similar type of neighborhood. So the trick or treaters were nice kids, you know, and the people were really nice as well. Sishan says, hello, cute Prince Ozzy. Kevin, Tony is asking, did he eat all our candies? He's got a whole 2 bucketfuls. He got a bucketful from church and a bucketful from last night. Right. So stop writing in anything but English. Can someone remove that, please? Lex, good morning from New Zealand. DT UK, I hear the wildfires are still raging. They're going to keep ranging out here. I don't know how long or when they're going to stop. I guess it's nature. Nature brings the wind, nature brings the heat, and the landscape is a lot of dry, barren hills where no one lives. Ozzy's laughing. Ozzy, do you want one of these bananas? No. I've got 3 minutes left, everyone. I didn't kind of get to grips with this today. So, favourite books. Has anyone else got any other favourite books you want to tell us about? What are you reading now? What favourite book did you like to read? I used to love to read The Wizard of Oz. I used to get books all the time. Tony loves the Minnie Mouse shoes. Do you know what? They've got... What do you want? What? You want something out of here? You want a snack bar? Which one? Which one do you want? Can you choose something? I don't know which one you're asking me for. Do you want one of these cookies? Do you want one of these cookies? Do you want one of these bars?
No.
Do you want Toy Story cheese in the fridge?
Yes.
Okay. And one of these ones?
No.
No? Well, which one do you want? Which one? Do you want a yogurt? Do you want this yogurt? Should we get a straw? Well, they're Jellos.
And this?
This one? Okay. Should we get you a straw so you can drink it? Come here for your straw. That's he's saying Toy Story cheese. Rabbit Lindley is reading The Phantom Toll Booth. Ooh, is that a good one? Ozzy, bring it here so I can put the straw in. Thank you. You can't drink properly out of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's your yogurt. Okay, it's got his yogurt drink. Oh, Nikki read the whole 7 books of Harry Potter, which I never read. The buy one, get one half price in Asda. Do you know what, Nikki? They were good. I think in the middle of some of those, it got really long-winded with all the fights. When she was trying to like fill the book out to like, I don't know, 700 words as opposed to 300 words. So all she did was just kept making them fight, which I guess appeals to some people. But there's like only so much you want to read about a particular fight, isn't there? You know? And then you're like, okay, they're fighting. Right, it's 8:50, everyone. We've got to get going. Tony does love cheese. He does. Jen having a gin and lemonade, a packet of crisps, cheese and onion. Oh, nice. Madison, The Help is good. Much better than the movie, in my opinion. The Anonymous Girl was good. Silent Patient. Are you telling me about a different book? Tony, Minnie Mouse shoes with slippers, they've got holes in. I need to put them up for auction. Let me just see. Lexi's like Stephen King. Jen also loves Harry Potter books. Favorite book was Tiger, Who Came to Tea as a child reading. Oh, you're reading Dan Brown, Lost Symbol. I read some of those Dan Brown, the Da Vinci Code. I read some of them. They were quite good actually. Time to say adios. It's 8:50. Nikki's talking about Harry Potter. The fourth book is like 3 times the size of the others. It's just like, ooh. The Silent Patient. Madison, remind me I need to put that one onto my wish list. Thank you, everyone. Ozzy will be 2 next month. Oh, no, 2 this month. We're now into November. Ozzy will be 2 in 29 days. Thank you, everyone. It is the end of our live stream. Everyone, we all enjoy reading here. I think we do anyway, whether it's comics, books, magazines, whether maybe you like to write stuff, read stuff, whether maybe you use your iPad to read stuff. I can't stand that. I need a physical book. So thank you all. And if any of you got any suggestions for upcoming streams, leave them in the comments box. And everyone, write the books in the comments box as well, because I like to read them and I like to be like, oh yeah. Even if you've said them in the live stream, write the same comments in the comments box for me. Thank you, everyone, for the positivity. Have a fabby day, everyone. Lexi's going to send me the link for the book. Is that the book that Madison suggested? Thank you, Lexi. Everyone got to go. Bye. Ozzy, can you say bye? Ozzy, say bye. Can you wave? I guess not. Bye. Did a dance.